Good evening, race fans. Welcome back into another edition of the NSRL. We're back here for the Tuesday night NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. As always, I got my co-commentator Art in the booth and the special guest commentator, my son. Say hello, Dale.
Can't.
You can't? Okay, that's fine. We're here for the EcoSAVE 200 race 9 of 25. Race information is as follows: 2 laps of qualifying, 200 laps. Stage 1 at the end of lap 45, stage 2 at the end of lap 90. Green, white, checkers, 3 of them, 4 total tire sets. You'll run about 80 laps. It is a couple laps shorter than last night, which is a big deal if you're Mike McConville. 0 fast repairs as always.
She was the fastest lap.
Yeah, I am in total agreement.
Yeah, I was on Joseph told
All right. So we're going to talk about the trucks, okay? These are trucks and how fast they go. You know what number that is? Did you see it?
Yeah. 2. I've won.
That's right, 52.
2.
So Jason Samoda will get us underway here. I think he'll be the first driver. Actually, no. Kevin Belcher? Anybody else? No, Carlos Ortiz, although he did wreck and crash into the inside wall off of turn number 4. So over to you, Mr. Belcher.
What is this one?
That is the 61 truck. As we got a handful of new drivers here tonight. Josh Mertens coming over from Monday night to Tuesday night. We got Gordon Larson Jr. in the 00, and Mertens to the top of the board in his truck debut. Cody Porter in the 04 machine. We've seen that name a time or two in YJ Media lore. Ethan Evers is, I believe, a newcomer, as is Dylan Stowe. Pete Tart, I think, is another one. So we got a handful of new drivers here tonight. And that's pretty darn cool to see. Truck Series growing as well. As Mertens top of the board, and it's a tie. Down to the 1,000th of a second. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter because Carlos Ortiz goes even quicker. In his one lap, he got it done by 7/1,000th of a second. What number is that, buddy?
8.
Yeah, 08. We'll read it in the other direction. Ethan.
What is he making that sound?
I don't know. It's right out of the. What is that?
Alien franchise?
What is the one where the girl comes out of the TV? Oh, The Grudge or whatever, something like that. I don't know. That's what it made me think of.
I was thinking more of the Xenomorph, but
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Whatever it was, please never do it again. Oh my goodness. Michael Lawton did not bring his twin brother. I did get confirmation from team owner Joshua Chrisman. Michael Lawton and Joshua Lawton, twin brothers.
oh wow.
But 15 machine doing double duty here this week. And he's off to a hot start. The only truck in the 22-4, saying he's fast, right, Dale? No, he's just doing the sound effects. Doesn't care if they're fast or not. All right. What number is that, buddy? Here's Brock Packard. His first lap will be good enough for a 22.67, which puts him P6. Carlos Ortiz and Josh Mertens round out your podium. Chris Claude, solid effort there in 8. That is, he has found something on that second lap. That is a nice lap from the 10. Matt Mackin going out, Max DiFilippi going out, and Pete Tart sitting on pit road exit in the 67 machine. And a whole host of others. I'm surprised with all these new entrants we don't have more qualifiers.
One of the questions.
Well, they're not doing it right now. They're all by themselves.
No.
What number's that?
1.
Number 1. Let's go on board with the number 1 of Matt Mackin. Mackin, that's right. His first lap, it will be good enough for a little loose out of turn 4, crosses the line. It's in P17, Mike McConville, last night's winner. Top of the board, 22:45. By just about 0.04 of a second. Max DeFilippi, P3 after his first lap. Is there any improvement? On the second, none for McConville, none for DeFilippi. Jared Wishing with a great first half of the lap. He's digging off turn 4. He crosses the line. Is there another challenge? Oh, so close. 0.16 of a second. Right. Can he find anything else? On the second lap. Oh, he's washing way up the hill. Kept his foot in it. He crashed into the wall.
Now press.
Not right now. Okay, we're gonna look at Chuck's still. Pete Tart, P4 on his first lap. In a good showing for his debut.
And they push all the buttons.
All the buttons on the keyboard. Second lap for the 67. No improvement. He'll stay P4. And here comes a host of drivers. Bryce Benton, Tane Hodison, Maddox Beard. Benton first away in the 44. Hodison getting out, and Beard. So we got 3 more. Looks like we'll have 26 times on the board now. 27 is Johnny Knight in the 78 also. Looks like he'll make an attempt. We got 32 drivers, 4 short of a full field. But a very good, healthy field tonight at Dover. You getting down? All right, bye, buddy.
He letting me have my job back.
Well, he wanted my water, so he might come back. Bryce Benton was quick in the first half of his lap. Is there a late challenge for pole? 22:45, the time to beat?
Yes!
Yes! 22:42. 0.28 of a second, a late challenge there from Benton. Pretty nicely done. Hodison with a crash off turn 4. Here's Johnny Knight. Looks like he'll set up for his second lap. Hodison will give it a redo with 2 minutes remaining. Maybe not. The lap there, at the death from Bryce Benton. And he went even quicker on his second lap. 22:40. My goodness.
You gonna say finding something special, just running it late, I guess, letting, track temps change? Man.
Johnny Knight, he was quick in the first half of his lap. There might be something to it here. In a completely unsponsored 78, keep it out of the wall. Oh, he wasn't able to do so. And his lap invalidated. And what could have been very, very good, because he ran the fastest turn 1 and 2 of anybody, 11.1. That was 0.05 quicker than Bryce Benton's whole time. So he'll be kicking himself for that. As a result, looks like Logan Giesbrecht will be our final qualifier in the 39. You see there, he's 4.7 off, so he was setting up everything for that second lap and just carried so much speed. Wasn't quite able to keep it out of the wall in turn 4. Giesbrecht, 12th quickest on his first lap. If he can jump up into the top 10. Final lap there complete for Giesbrecht. No improvement. John Wilco just going out for an acclimatization lap. No time remaining in the session, but about 20 of it. Taking a look at Johnny Knight specifically. Oh, the invalidation. And that will be... What you doing, buddy? And that will be qualifying. We have no DNQs, so rather than the results page, let me use our scrolling grid. Bryce Benton, Mike McConville, Jared Wishin, Michael Lawton, row number 2. Pete Tart and Max DiFilippi, row number 3. Maddox Beard, Carlos Ortiz, and paint schemes I will probably mix up at least once tonight. Start row number 4, 7th and 8th. Josh Mertens debut in the trucks, usually a strong contender in the O'Reilly series, and Cameron Chandler rounds out our top 10. Eli Tomlin, a great effort for him in P11. Logan Giesbrecht, P12. Brockton Packard, Brandon Pfeiffer, row number 7. Packard, a fan favorite. Chris Claude, a strong top 15 effort. Stoney Benfield, P16, right smack dab in the middle of this field. Cody Porter, and what I have no idea, that's how he wants to describe himself, Mike Hasty, completes our number 9. Diego Rodriguez, Matt Mackin, round out your top 20. Dylan Stowe, Kevin Belcher. A reminder, the drivers pick these. We don't assign them. This is how they want themselves to be shown. Ethan Evers and Jason Samoto, good-looking trucks there, make up row number 12. Dakota LaRue and Gordon Larson Jr., his debut will start P26. Johnny Knight, what could have been so much more, ends up P27. Tane Hodison, similar story, P28. They'll look to move forward. Jeff Carson, Rich Jet begin our guys electing not to qualify in row number 15 with John Wilco and Steve Herring making up our 16th and final row, 31st and 32nd here tonight.
You know, I was likely going to make Cody Porter my pick to win because, you know, we've known him for quite a while. Was the first person we ever bought setups from back in the olden days. But that picture, I might not pick him. I might pick him just to curse him.
Well, just apply it there. It's that time of the broadcast again. The YJ 1100 coming up. Qualifying for the Indy 500 taking place June 6th. And then the doubleheader event, June 13th, the following Saturday. Indy 500, Coke 600. Art got all the links there in the chat.
Of course.
Got a good group of drivers that we've been around for years, and would love to see our field fill with some regulars and some newcomers alike. I know we have a couple newcomers that have signed up, so looking forward to that. And just going to be a good time. I love the Indy qualifying, so hopefully we continue to fill the field and we'll get a full entry, and qualifying will have some intense 4-lap drama. We finish out the final minute and a half of this form-up. And if, June 13th you're preoccupied, you could definitely hop in the special event Discord for when we decide to host other events as well. It doesn't have to be June 13th, but another one potentially. Well, yeah, looking forward to the YJ 1100. It's Cody Porter. It's the Cody Porter.
It's the Cody Porter. of Outlier Speedco.
Uh-oh. Competing. Oh, boy.
I think at one point he sponsored this series. Sponsored one of the series.
What's going on here in the scenic camp? Hello? Okay.
I think that's how we got the movie Cars.
Oh my goodness. Yo, don't lock the door, buddy. Hey, go unlock the door first. Go unlock the door.
But I see.
I know. But you have to go unlock the door, okay? Go unlock the door, please. Yeah, but she can if you lock the door. Go unlock the door, please. Well, Daddy has to do it then. Go unlock the door. Well, I have to go do it. Alright, pick somebody to win. I'll be right back.
The joys of fatherhood there on display. I'm going to stick with my gut and potentially commentator curse the debut of Cody Porter, specifically because he did make his picture that. Just to punish him. And also for choosing Antarctica as his location.
Alright. My pick to win tonight. Give me... Oh man, they're coming out of 4 here. Give me Max DeFilippi.
May I say, give me Max.
What a shocker.
That's not Verstappen.
What a shocker. We got 32 cars. Dylan Stowe will start from pit road. They're all here, though, all working off a turd 4. And we are underway here in Dover.
Pretty big checkup from that inside line. Okay, there's the reaction.
It's like a clean opening at turn 1 and 2. We did not get that last night. Unchanged through the top 7. Oh,
there it is.
Well,
You spoke too soon.
I did. That's Carlos Ortiz. I nearly picked him. That was my initial thought. And you could see how that worked out for him. Taking a look here.
Thought.
It's him in the 48. Max DeFilippi, but I've been informed he should be adjusted to the 48 going forward. This is right up in the 6th position, the battle for 6. They just get together. Ortiz up in the wall. Cameron Chandler actually gets the worst of it. And I think, does that Eli Tomlin that gets a piece potentially? Not what you want to see working there. Oh, he sneaks right through. Well, that's Dakota LaRue potentially, I think, that might have gotten a piece. Let's take a look. But he gets a piece of Ethan Evers. Yikes! It might have broken his steering there a little bit. Trouble on the opening lap. Cameron Chandler with the meatball flag. And a lot of the guys at the back will top off or fix the minor damage that they had dealt to them. It was an early caution both nights at the Monster Mile.
Wonder how many cars we'll have to lose before we get a, green flag run going.
We have less to lose by a handful, so.
I'm not saying they can't do it, but this many cars in close proximity with the range of talent, that we have here, it's asking for trouble. Not necessarily the driver's fault, it's just how it is. Never intentional, well, sometimes, if, you go based off what we saw last night.
Mm-hmm. We ended up having a solid race last night, no matter what. At the end, fuel mileage, I mean, it's just phenomenal. Here we go, back for the restart. That everyone back out, even Ortiz, and Chandler will be the big loser there, obviously, as he spun down to the inside. Left front damage, steering a little bit bent. Dakota LaRue actually looks like he escaped. Definitely damage to the left front, but not required to be on pit road any longer than he wanted to be. So he's on. Back underway.
Big jump for Ben. Does not want to be one of the drivers potentially involved. He's going to get his lead and try to walk away.
Eli Tomlin up 3, so he's made hay on the very short action that we've gotten. All 31 back underway themselves. And looking further back, action all throughout the field. Johnny Knight.
Ooh, some
up 6 spots early.
Down low. Looks like he might just be letting people by, or is he coming in?
He might have had a penalty to serve, potentially. Or a potential restart infraction. 67 machine first lap under green sets the fastest lap of the race on that time by, but it's beat by the race leaders. Everything updates. And he's out to a comfortable 9/10 of a second lead. Conville fastest lap. Benton even quicker. Only man in the 22 so far in race trim. Payne Hodison plus 11. In the early going, Carlos Ortiz down 16 with that damage. Winston's still on pit road.
Ooh, Packard
plus 7.
smacks the wall.
Side by side in front of him, Samoto and Belcher. And a whole lot of room. Cody Porter plus 5 in his early debut. In the 04 machine. Ahead of Logan Giesbrecht, Brandon Pfeiffer, Packard, Mertens, and Tomlin. All under a blanket right here. That was close off of 4. Pfeiffer going way up top, trying to get a bite on the high side. right there. There's Stowe, but he does have the benefit of not being in last. Lawton,
If that was a
Beard,
penalty,
and
it was
Tart.
quite a while there.
Oh, Johnny Knight around at a turn 2. Don't get run over. As the field scampers to avoid him, and he'll lose a lot of progress. Don't see any damage, but he was battling there with Chris Claude, and things got a little dicey out of turn 2. Not uncommon. Ahead of another driver making his debut tonight, Gordon Larson Jr. up 5. So debutants minus Dylan Stowe having a good showing. As we get the battle for the race lead, Mike McConville has caught Bryce Benton, now trying to find a way around. Jared Wishon is closing in, as is the 67.5 car, separated by about 1 second. We work to complete lap number 14. Payne Hodison still the biggest mover in these opening 14. Opening 14 laps, excuse me. Johnny Knight plus 8, Jason Samoto plus 7. And Pfeiffer with some good moves to break into the top 10, currently on pace for some stage points.
Yeah, Hodison's flying back here. I think he's running
That's
laps
big
on par
damage
with
for
leaders.
Stoney Benfield. On both sides of that 75 and that, I mean, that thing is destroyed.
Oh, Lawton going around. That is going to be a caution.
Back it down. Yellow is out, but he does save it, doesn't kill anything or anybody. Let's go take a look also at what happened to Stoney Benfield. Oh, and he's going to get a good bit of help there from Johnny Knight. My goodness.
Do we have beef?
Let's see here. No, he just kind of goes and gets him. I mean, that just kills the race of the 75 machine. And then Lawton just gotten passed by DeFilippi, and oh, he got him unsettled, and it just kind of kicked off a chain reaction. Incredible work from this 15 to not make a bad situation worse. And that will bring out our second yellow of the evening. Man. That should be Benfield gone and dusted. Dylan Stowe will pick up a spot for his troubles, and he'll get the lucky dog, so twofold there. Handful of drivers into top off, fix more damage. Don't think anyone's in a position where they could flip the stages just yet. lights are off on top of the pace car. Dakota LaRue also with his lengthy repair trying to get more damage fixed. Still with left front though. And he'll come back down and next time by or next caution try and get more of that fixed. Hopefully work on his lucky dog. He'll keep it going.
Me watching Hoddison on this restart, man, was shot out of a cannon for the last one. Running lap times comparable to the leaders, while, just outside the top 10.
Benton continuing to get phenomenal restarts. They should, no, not quite side by side into turn number 3 there.
He's down 3, if not more, spots on this restart.
Does hold off for second for the time being. And for the first time tonight here on the trucks, let's crank it up here live on YJ Media. Survive that crank it up segment. Benton continuing to lead, top 3 unchanged from where they started. Eli Tomlin having a strong night inside the top 5. Hoddison has now cracked the top 10. He's plus 18. We got 19 laps to go now, 18 in stage 1.
Yeah, Hoddison made relatively light work of Cody Porter, another truck who's up quite a few spots and, was gaining ground. Hoddison's going to be a truck to watch all night if he's able to, keep his stuff, going for the long haul.
Plus 6 for Cody Porter, plus 15 for Johnny Knight. Hoddison nearly into the fence there. Diego Rodriguez definitely in the fence. Kevin Belcher further back also getting a piece of the wall. now looking to the inside of Hodison. Side by side out of 4, that's usually pretty tough, and Hodison does smack the outside wall, and oh, DeFilippi around. Yellow is out, and he'll barely tap the inside wall there. That was, well done. He was just way out of shape all throughout 3 and 4. Slight contact there to the left front. But I noticed he had a bit of left rear damage, and he was not enjoying the handling of his truck. He had lost a handful of spots. And he just puts a little bit too much into it. Really from like lap 20, you'd seen him kind of descend, and obviously until that yellow. So kind of the culmination of whatever damage that might have had that unsettled the truck, and so on from there. Don't see a whole lot of takers. Looks like Eli Tomlin, he might want to win the stage. This is the point where I consider, yeah, you're going to go and get yourself a stage win, potentially. Let's see what he wants to do here.
And we've seen what the alternative strategy can do for McConville. Was able to do it last night.
And that'll be a 4-tire stop for Eli Tomlin. Down and away. So we'll see what kind of he's got. I mean, he's had good speed. But he will definitely be a factor here for the end of stage 1. Lights are off on top of the pace car. Eli Tomlin will be down in 21st position. 22nd position, excuse me. With, what to be 11 laps to go. We'll see how he gets on.
Be one heck of a drive.
I honestly want to let's go on board and see what he does. We shall see. Pace car is off, and honestly, this is almost like I want to see how aggressive he wants to take this. Officially 21st there on the restart.
There's a big checkup on that outside line. We've already got a caution. I think it might have been.
Oh, it's our good old 4 cars ran smack dab into the back of each other. We pop a 16X and iRace Control freaks out. It's McConville, actually, from the very start of this. Right there, it actually just continues, because I think then Maddox Beard in the second phase of the start, so McConville doesn't get going, spins the tires, and then right there, Beard kind of bogs down. And we'll see it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5 there at the very end, but definitely 4. So it'll just Maddox Beard, Michael Lawton, Tane Hodison, Josh Mertens, and Diego Rodriguez, and maybe even Ethan Evers it extended back to. And iRace Control, like I said, that's too many incidents in 3 seconds. We're gonna pop the caution.
I wonder if we're close enough to get the... Oh, wait, no, it's 45.
It is.
Yeah. I was going to say if it's just automatically going to end it, but no. And it's 45.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, if I'm, further back in the pack, I might not come in and take tires. I'd come in and get fuel. And just run it till the end of the second stage.
Just bone dry.
Yeah. Like,
as I said, you could. Yeah.
Because if you can do that and you save like the set till, I mean, even if you get a late caution in stage 2 and you want to go try and steal that one, but even if you just make it to like the end of stage 2 and you've got every set of tires available for, the final stint.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna set yourself up to win that race.
Very true.
Then again, that would also rely on potentially 1 or 2 cautions in, the final one.
Very true.
Need more drivers to get risky with it.
It's going to be Dylan Stowe with another lucky dog. Max DeFilippi has called it curtains after that incident. So 3 trucks down. DeFilippi. Oh, that was my pick to win, wasn't it?
That was your pick to win.
Stoney Benfield and Cameron Chandler.
My pick to win's P7 right now. Get old Cody Porter. I'll let you make another pick as long as someone outside the top 10. Wait, top 11. You don't get Hodison.
Oh boy.
Because I think he's gonna be, still making the charge.
If I had to pick somebody outside the top 10, it would be Johnny Knight. Oh, he's 10th. Darn it. Can I pick Eli Tomlin for the stage win? Well, actually, they kind of ate away a good chunk of his laps there. I'm good.
I'd just say Tane Hodison and move on.
Tane Hodison and move on. All right, let's see again. I want to see the Eli Tomlin, like... Oh, oh boy, he's looking. Oh boy, he's there. He said, I gotta go, fellas. 2 spots there before he even gets to turn 1, it seems. Make that 3 as he clears Belcher, so he knows he's got to go. He's going to be ultra aggressive here with 7 to go. 30-lap pressure tires and the guys around him. Nobody in front of him has pitted, so he's got the goods. Went from 21st to 18th in 1 lap, so he start making a tiny bit more of an impression here.
Did he take tires?
He did.
Did we watch the stop and see that he
Yes, he got shot out of a cannon, but now he's like almost conserving. So maybe he just wants to. He took the route of I'm not going. Okay, so he's saving on purpose. He does not want to use his stuff up. He wants to just stay out at the end of the stage in general. Okay, we've seen that before. I'd argue it's a couple laps too long, but
I mean, he did get cautions, so
maybe he does want another caution, and man, he about got it. There were 3 cars knocking down the fence out of turn number 4. Benton going to be flag to flag, essentially, here, if he can hold on for 3.5 more laps. Comfortable out in front, 6/10 of a second.
Issues. I really just cursed him.
Oh, it's over. Like, that truck won't steer anymore. Let's see here.
I'm so sorry, K-Nox.
Oh, it's a mechanical failure. His wheel's just hard left. But now he's back going again, but it doesn't really matter. Man. 67 machine up 2 spots. Cody Porter up 12, so he's making a charge here. I think if the 04 can get laps under his, but we know that he's got good long run pace, and that's what he likes to build his setups for, is to be comfortable under the long run, and it's showing that right now. Plus 12. Johnny Knight plus 19 as we're got 1 lap to go in stage 1. Pfeiffer pounds the wall.
Right behind him.
Loses 2 spots. Drops out of the stage points. And he'll have... yeah, that does not look comfortable for him. He's fighting back, though. And have a battle for P2. Who's going to get it? Don't put yourself in the fence for an extra point. McConville should have it at the line. Josh Mertens gets that one final point. He was fighting all the way with Lawton till the end. Or maybe Mertens did get it. I think he did. So now Eli Tomlin will stay out. He'll inherit the lead of this race. Our 5th caution of the night. Dakota LaRue, I believe. Oh, we got problems. As we're trying to wait for the pace car and everything else. There it is. And it freaked everybody out. Interesting. And there is the... what the 37 wanted. He'll stay out. Everybody else in except for Dakota LaRue, who I believe is taking the, I guess, the lucky dog? Maybe? How did this end up happening? And now I just want to go back and look while we're under yellow. I guess he was behind the leaders. It's lap 4. No, how? Oh, wait. Go to LaRue, excuse me. I'm all out of sorts now. Laps for him. Dude, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, he did get put a lap down. I did say that. He was under. He was getting a lot of damage fixed. Put himself a lap down manually because of the damage that he sustained in his accident. Johnny Knight not pit? Now I gotta just check different things here. Did he just roll through pit road? I believe he did. Yeah, he just missed it. So that's going to be interesting restart. Because leaders on old tires, second place has not changed tires this race. Although technically I don't disagree with that strategy. I've been advocating for that for a while. To try and flip the stages where you get that flexibility in stage 3. So I don't even disagree with the call.
I don't know if you've ever disagreed with... well, you know, you've definitely disagreed with some calls. But...
here we go. Pace car's off. Let's see how the front row gets on here. How do they want to launch? How can they launch?
And how long will they survive?
Back underway. 78 did not actually get a terrible restart, but Bryce Benton knows he needs to split the middle here to not get bottled up. Eli Tomlin does wash up a little bit. Benton through to the race lead. Pete Tart takes advantage of the traffic. He should be net P2 on the road. Once he gets after Eli Tomlin here. Tomlin's not on dead tires. They're just slightly older. So he'll have to fight a little bit to hold where he wants to be. Oh, he hits the wall there. That's not going to help anything. Charlie Knight actually holding on way better than I thought he would. Way better. He's actually challenging McConville. What on earth? Not what I foresaw happening.
Ooh, McConville having a little bit of struggle there.
Maddox Beard now to the inside. Jared Wishon, Brock Packard side by side behind him. Michael Lawton, Josh Mertens, and Jason Samoto, the group behind that. Good battles further back. Carlos Ortiz, I wonder how much damage he still has. When we talked, you can see some right front still. Two races ago that he had a ton of damage. I think it was at Texas, and he came all the way back and had a phenomenal finish there. But yeah, definitely still a lot of right front damage that he'll have to work out. Eli Tomlin, know he's under pressure now for that podium spot, but I think this is playing out in his favor overall because he is not really dropping like a stone. Johnny Knight now starting to get swallowed up. He's back to 10th. That's a good look and see. I just like those kind of schemes on the 35. That's just fun to look at. Almost like
when you started that sentence, you were looking at the solid pink truck, and I'm like,
yeah, that's what we need. But it's just a good looking scheme on the 35. I don't know.
Like every driver gets one assigned color.
Just, you know, I don't know. Just it's appealing to me, even though I think the number's in the wrong spot a little bit.
Oh, it's pointed out, and now I don't like it.
I don't know. It just looks nice. There's a lot of good-looking cars in this truck. They all tend to have good number fonts. They don't send me them, by the way. I still need all of these, but I just got to do it myself. But they do. I mean, they just got good-looking cars in this field. Monday night, Tuesday night, they just look good.
Oh, we got... Oh!
Boy, they're under...
Contact between Cody Porter and McConville. Cody getting aggressive.
Getting the elbows out in his debut. Nearly contact there with the 37. 37's holding strong on what is essentially 14-lap older tires. He's not even dropped out of the top 5 yet.
Oh, Beard gonna come through, maybe. At least look to challenge.
Oh, Rodriguez into the fence. Ethan Evers into the fence. Off turn number 4. Allen now down to P5. McConville lost out in this exchange. He's now down to 6th. He was challenging for the race lead at one point. Here's Wishon and Brock Packard and Michael Lawton. And they have completely gapped everyone behind. Johnny Knight still holding on strong to 12th. He has not completely fallen off the cliff, and it will make him viable in Stage 3 if things play out his way. '67 machine closing in slightly on Bryce Benton over the last couple of laps. Just by about 2.5 hundredths once he finally got clear. But now that he's, you know, right within this dirty air, 2.5 truck lengths, what is he going to be able to do? McConville suffered a similar issue when he was going for the race lead. Got to the inside, got really loose underneath, and didn't really put up much of a fight after that. That was really the one attempt, and then faded a bit. Heck of a mess here. Back to where Johnny Knight's just trying to hold on against drivers with the fresher tires, and guys will feel like they're faster, but the 78 has natural pace. Oh, a hip check there from Rodriguez as everybody scatters. And that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Drivers will
enemies.
feel that they're faster. They'll see the guy fading in front of him. And like, well, I'll clear him. I'll throttle up and clear. But that was not necessarily the case there.
And we saw how these situations can escalate last night.
Don't even. It's just not. I'm not gonna get into that.
But I believe, yeah, it was last week. We stopped and had a conversation. I believe it was with McConville about potentially, talking to more drivers during the race. So we need to like set up like a thing like to have teams, specifically the people who
Would
like
to
hop
talk
in
to.
VC.
Yeah.
Like and basically them give us consent so that we can, just go bug them like in the middle of like in between stages, basically.
Right.
It would give us more driver insight. How how the track's feeling, how tempers are potentially flaring on the radio.
Who's mad and who's gonna get wrecked later?
So might set something up like that, after the race.
So all of a sudden, though, we're only 20 laps into this stage, and it has completely opened up. They have dropped Cody Porter 1.5 seconds, but he has moved into third. But the gaps between everybody else has really opened up, with the exception of the back, and that's Dylan Stowe again. He never really got out of the starting blocks. Brandon Pfeiffer. Something happened to him as well. He had to fix a lot of damage. He puts himself a lap down.
Well, he had a big ol' hit to the outside wall. I believe we even saw it.
For some reason, that one has eluded me, even though I know I probably went and looked at it.
Well, it was like we cut to someone. It was he was just
up
behind.
the hill. This could be the moment. Oh, he looks really loose. Oh, let's not get contact between the leaders again, man. Not 2 nights in a row. Don't do it.
Definitely contact there.
Oh boy, side by side into 3.
It's definitely not as feisty as
be nice. Oh, be nice. Be nice. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
And that's a newcomer.
Oh, not again. PTSD, someone avert your eyes from what happens when the 67 gets back to him. Because he'll feel like, again, he was faster. He caught him, and maybe the 44 argues, oh, well, he doored me first, sent me up the hill. I don't know, man. It's going to be an interesting rest of this race. Now that that's happened, we'll see how they want to treat each other.
Crispin has given us his blessing. He said as long as it's after the pit
Yes,
stops.
we've realized that. It's like, hey, I know you're trying to get in and out of your box. Make sure you don't overrun it. So, yeah, we got to...
Yeah, we did that early on, and they were like, hey we're busy right now.
We're trying to make adjustments and make sure we don't, overshoot our box. Thanks. Get out. Like, oh, my bad. Shows how much we knew.
That's why the pit reporters are usually there.
Oh, Johnny Knight into the fence, and that's going to be definite right front damage. I could see it there. He's just trying to limp home here. He's still got another 20 laps to do. Back down to P19. Eli Tomlin still holding strong in 10th. I think he could lose a couple more spots, but it essentially put him right back where he started. And really, at that point...
By the way, the 67 is now there. Oh, they were real close again.
Just like that. He's clear now, though. I think. Yeah, he's clear, so...
So is Cody Porter. Benton lost 2 in a corner.
The dominant car of stage 1. Back to third, and just like that, the 67 might not lead for a long time here.
You said they were pulling away from Cody Porter. They dropped him off, and here he is.
He said, thanks for squabbling, fellas. And here comes Maddox Beard. That's now 4 trucks separated by 0.7 of a second. And Mike McConville even, 1 second back. So they have all just kind of accordioned together. Lap traffic will help that a bit, I'm sure. Is Carlos Ortiz your Bristol winner? Or no, it was the Darlington winner, I believe. Always going to use him as a pick. Look at this. That's masterful driving. Well done from Cody Porter. And he gets clear by car length and a half. Bryce Benton's like, hey, I'm still fighting. You guys are fighting. Everybody's fighting. No, don't hit the lap truck. That kills his momentum, though. He gets caught up behind him. Here comes Beard, and McConville's right there. It's 26th place.
Beard's going to have the run here.
Ooh, loose for that 44. He is loose. Up the hill a little bit.
What a battle we have.
And here comes Jared Wishing. Yeah, he's here.
Right there.
Still got, 15 laps this time by for these guys to squabble over it. A little bit further back, Ethan Evers, Jason Samoto going after it. Lap truck, 52 will use that to his advantage, hold the position. A little further back, Chris Claude and Johnny Knight going at it. Kevin Belcher through there on Jeff Carson. Cody Porter leads by 0.4 of a second. It's 44 trying to hold him off. Looks like a scene out of the F1 movie. Which way do you hold him off? High or low? They are on both sides. Evans and Samoto still going at it. Samoto in the fence. Ever says thank you very much.
Ooh, been into the outside wall.
Oh, Johnny Knight again into the fence, but I think he might have had a tiny bit of help. And Chris Claude, and I think he gave it back to him. Just slight contact. But...
Ooh, contact between Beard and Benton.
Oh, and
Benton
Benton.
going around.
Yep. Oh, my goodness. That will provide some strategy for the end of the stage, and that has completely flipped this race again. Is one of the early favorites involved in our 6th caution of the evening. Let's take a look here. See a whole lot of left rear a little bit. He was super loose. And that McConville's going to get the worst of that. With that nose caved in. But he was just all of a sudden really loose. He looks, he's out of shape there. Still out of shape. And then Maddox just finishes him off. And McConville, nowhere to go. So let's see who wants to try and gamble here in stage 2. I don't know if you want to burn that second set now. I think if you're Johnny Knight, though, you could probably do it. I think so. I'd be willing to do it. 19th, get that track position. So you did not take a set of tires?
Yeah, if you're playing the long game, it starts right here. Could potentially, get yourself a top 10 if you, run it hard. We're gonna. Oh, I thought we were gonna take it right
57
there.
says, watch this.
Playing games. Ooh, they are not playing games.
All right. Well, Benton obviously will probably want to bolt on a set. What are they gonna do though? They have one set left. Interesting. Yeah, Johnny Knight. That's one I expected. Guys at the back. Not a surprise. This will set up about an 8-lap dash for the stage. Very curious to see how this plays out. Benton will have damage he wants to get fixed. Let's take a look at Johnny Knight's pit. Where did he? Still on pit road for 52 seconds. So he actually has a little bit of right front damage still, because he did knock down the fence a couple of times. Maybe not a. We'll see what he could do. He nearly goes a lap down. Get ready for the restart. Gonna be 9 laps to go in stage 2.
Let's see if we can get there. Oh, there's a big check.
Oh
inside
boy.
line.
What a launch. We thought Benton got a good launch, but that was... 28 did not go whatsoever. Let's see what Packard can do. He's looking middle. He might be wanting to get on the...
We got some 3 wide here in the back.
It's never going to work, is it? Never going to work.
That's a bit... I mean, he got through clean. Here comes Johnny Knight with him.
And
They're gonna be
Packard...
flying.
Oh, look at the 39. He's going way up the hill as well. Logan Giesbrecht loves an alternative strategy. He's way up top. Keep it out of the fence. And we're all square. Packard looking for a way through. And look at the mess along, just inside the top 5. That is... Mertens trying to stick his nose in there. To the outside of Wishing. Nearly got to the inside. Eli Tomlin back in the mix. And he's still on lap... This is incredible from Tomlin. He has saved his stuff somehow. He pitted on lap 32. Everyone around him, lap 46. Incredible. Tomlin doing a phenomenal... How is he attacking? Oh, I stopped saying things. Stop saying things. Packard clear of most of the traffic. Knight and Giesbrecht still bottled in. Carlos Ortiz, Brandon Fife are going to be fighting for the Lucky Dog side by side. Carlos Ortiz on the high side gets the run. Beard around the outside, a fantastic run off turn 2, back into 4th. Chasing down Lawton. Matt Mack into pit road. Unscheduled stop. So all of a sudden, though, look at the battle. You got Johnny Knight.
Ooh, we got...
Oh, and it's Bryce Benton from bad to worse.
Oh, no.
And he just loses it.
Yeah.
Oh, but he does a good job of not hitting anything, though. So Knight didn't take tires again, so never mind. I was about to say he's not making any impression. He just got a lot of damage fixed, so that's why his pit time is so high. So he is not taking tires tonight. This is going to be awkward for the stage. It might not get us there.
I'll be very curious as to what they call it, because...
They want to run the one-lap dash and throw it again?
90.
Well, it'll be 87 laps completed this time. Restarting on 89? Maybe?
Oh, I think they're calling it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, everybody's doing it.
If you pitted at lap 80, though, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's even closer than what... Eli Tomlin was able to hang on against, and he's going to finish in the top 10 in stage 2. Brandon Pfeiffer barely pipped Carlos Ortiz to that Lucky Dog. Everybody to pit road. It's always very helpful when friends, teammates, spotters, whatever it may be, of the drivers we're talking about coming in and, you know, telling us what's going on.
Yeah, we fly blind up here. We make guesses. Even if we have all the information, we still sometimes just make guesses.
So we're going to get going here for stage 3. Because I don't want to do the one-lap dash. Logan Giesbrecht on the slightly older tires will try and survive. We're back underway. He got a good launch, and that'll bring Pete Tart to the inside.
Ooh, Eli Tomlin trying to go middle 3.
Oh boy! Oh, it's not gonna work. It's not. It never does. Oh, Lawton cuts everybody a break. And Cody Porter, he wants to get back by the 67. Restart the second just sucks. It always sucks, man. I don't care where it's at. Look at the run Giesbrecht getting though.
Tomlin in the wall.
Give me that Dale Jr. jump scare. Ooh. I was like, where? Who's in the catch fence?
Tomlin just having...
He's still there. He's fighting. He's 7.
Yeah. Like, he's sitting
a little bit of left rear damage. He's all right. He's digging. Maddox Beard looking for a place to go. Oh, he's going to take him 3. Oh! Oh, boy.
No room.
That could have been not good, to say the least. Giesbrecht hanging super tough on the outside. 7-lap older tires. Porter finally clear.
Wishing loose there by Giesbrecht.
Still side by side. Giesbrecht back to 5th, but Maddox Beard, he's gotten shot out of a cannon here. He's looking to pressure. Oh, trouble! Into Cody Porter. That could be big for both of their races, depending on how bad the right front damage is. Jared Wishing trying to pick up the pieces. Looks like he's got a tiny, maybe some cosmetic damage on the left side of that 17 machine. Pete Tart up by 1.6 seconds, just getting after. He said, you guys all squabble, and I'll drive away. 104 laps to go, not quite to halfway yet even, but both stages completed. Dakota LaRue and Carlos Ortiz will be battling for the lucky dog, should we get another caution. 28 machine again looking for somewhere to go. Bit further back, Johnny Knight has cracked back into the top 10. Taking a look at his progress, it's dizzying. All over the place tonight. Giesbrecht slightly holding up this group. Merton's really loose. Oh, Johnny Knight into Packard. Multiple.
Lawton and Cody Porter.
More contact in the back. Johnny Knight, fairly aggressive tonight. Drivers will start to take note of that.
Ooh, Cody Porter going around.
Oh, and that's it.
Eat the inside wall. Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Wait.
No caution?
Okay.
Everything has
Neat.
been a caution, but not that.
Holy smokes. But that is unfortunately it for the 04 in his debut. He's a little loose. He's Oh, he just loses it. That's it.
I mean, it took 100 laps, but the commentator's curse does strike.
And after
He's
all
looking
of that,
strong.
he was. All of that, 2.3 seconds for Pete Hart out in front. Looks like he's Elite Motorsports with the logo on the back. I can actually update his team association real quick because he was so new in our system. I didn't have anything for him. Had no idea. There you go. We're going to look at the team rosters, and it is 1 and 2 for Elite Motorsports. I was wishing actually starting to run him down just a little bit. Yeah, for about 2.3 to 2 seconds. A lot of free agents in the field tonight. We'll have to update with our debutantes, Johnny Knight, Ethan Evers, Cody Porter, Dylan Stowe, Gordon Larson Jr. So if they happen to watch this back and they know what team they're on, they can, by all means, contact us and we will update it. Look at this. This is good battles all over. Good racing Dover has provided 2 nights in a row. Oh, Tomlin loose. Oh, Merton's loose. Bryce Benton, who was involved in 2 consecutive cautions, is back up to 4th. How about that? Oh, it just reset. Why did it reset? We were just looking at it. No. The server's reset on. I figured out that's what it was, though. It's the server that contains all of this information, all of our overlays. At a reset. But it didn't take them down. It just reset the data, unfortunately. It's part of it, though. Like, if I do this, right, it gets all the laps from Benton, and so it resets part of it. Don't know why. Merton's looking to the inside, Benton looking to the inside. If we do all this and Bryce Benton gets back up here and wins the race, that'd be a story. Still more battles. Giesbrecht holding really, really tough. He catches a caution. He can bolt on that last set of tires with everybody else, not be at that 7-lap disadvantage, but he's still holding tough inside the top 10. Benton still trying to complete the pass for P3, side by side out of 4. Keep it out of the wall. Beard slides in front to keep P3. As we start to go...
He's going up there. Benton getting real close to that left rear.
As we begin to kind of naturally separate. You know what's impressive, though?
Ooh, more contact between those two.
The gap continuing to come down. There's Chris Claude, Brandon Pfeiffer going at it. Steve Herring having a solid top 20 run, really good result right now for the 98 machine. Love to see the guys put in the work and start to improve their results as the season goes on. Makes me happy, man. Makes me smile. Gap down to 1.2. Wishing is coming.
Yeah, the caution. I heard an engine blow. I thought it was in the pits. Was it on track?
Dylan Stowe. Oh, that. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Yeah.
It was, in fact,
my
on track.
goodness. That sucker is junked. Holy cow. And I think that's Gordon Larson Jr. Yeah, that almost made it so much worse for himself. Made it way more complicated. He does eventually tow. Let's take a look here at what happened to the poor 01 machine. Oh my goodness. Hits the apron there and it just brings the back end around. Oh, that... He didn't lift. He's kept his foot in it, man. Oh my god. Engine blown immediately. I'll give him his credit, though, right? He stuck with it. He had an early incident that wasn't his fault. Yeah, made an early repair. I think it actually was a pit road penalty or the start procedure infraction. So he immediately was a couple laps down, then got some damage, and he was grinding. He'll end up 26th. He beat 6 people, right? He actually finishes ahead of Cody Porter just by, toughing it out and logging laps. Oh, boy. We have split strategy. And I'm going to agree with the top 13 here. Or top 11. I think because it is
too early.
It's too early. You can't even make it on fuel. I don't know about that. Unless you had a set save, then obviously. Matt Mackin back out on pit after, so actually Mackin will start to gain some spots here. He'll gain 2 spots in 4 laps. Because if we take... Oh, I can't show it. Man. That's right on top of the pace car. Got the mixed strategy here, so that'll be fun to see. Back here for the restart. Back underway. Good launch for the 67. And we'll have Bryce Benton cutting up through traffic. And the next one to chase after him will be Maddox Beard. The first 2 through on the... I'd say this is the aggressive strategy. And you're hoping for no cautions, but that's kind of a big ask, I feel like.
Oh, Pete Tart into the wall. Oh, this is going to cause a chain reaction. There's no way they get through this. Maybe?
And he is... How hard did he hit the wall? Because now it's Johnny Knight in the lead of the race. He hit that wall a ton. He went from first to outside the top 10, 3 wide. It's never going to work. It simply can't. Well, look at John Wilco. He's up here on the aggressive strategy, cutting up and getting in the mix. Big right front damage. What on earth happened to Pete Tart? I have to go back and look at it. Oh, it's Johnny Knight. Oh, dude, the 78 has made no friends tonight.
Man, oh man.
None at all.
Wishing saw what happened. If he gets to him, he's not going to play nice.
Heck, the 67's not out of it. He's got a set of tires and he can fix some damage, so he could get back up there if he gets lucky enough. Nearly a chain reaction there. Maddox Beard came down a little bit into Carson, who came down into Ethan Evers, making a late charge here. Beard, he's ripping the top at Dover. He was all the way up there. I have no idea if there's any grip. I would assume no. Look at John Wilco. He's going to use what he's got. He gets up there in the fence a little bit, though. Comes Rich Jett as well. So I think if you're Bryce Benton, I think you have a realization, right? This has to be you realizing you don't have any more tires, right? And you're going to let these guys burn their stuff up. That has to be what this is. Because all of a sudden, he is not going forward. What happened to poor Eli Tomlin? Just, is it... Oh, not packet loss. Please, not like that.
Oh, man, no.
He just
dropped dude
Oh,
down.
come on, man. It's not fair sometimes.
Bad things happen to good people. And we're just people trying different strategies.
Wilco's up here, man. He's digging along with his teammate. They are about half a second quicker. Getting about 3/10 a lap once they got clear. And actually, Rich Jett going to pass his teammate. He's gaining just a little bit more. 1.7 behind. They should be there in about 3 to 4 laps if this current pace holds. Actually, 4/10. So yeah, they've picked it up a bit. As the tires of the guys in front of them continue to get older, so it's kind of, it compounds itself as the guys in front get even less and less grip. They reach that cliff first. Take a look at Bryce Benton. Losing 3/10 a lap to the race. Oh, fuel only though for Bryce Benton. Excuse me, I had that all mistaken. So what is it here? If we go 114, Michael Lawton. Unknown since he was on pit road for such a long time. Steve Herring, he took estimated. It's based on time, right? Mike McConville, he went... I don't know, because he was on pit road for 30 seconds. Brandon Pfeiffer, same thing. Repairs. But here we go. Rich Jett is here. We know he took the tires. Should get a great run and slide down to the inside. And should complete the move through 1 and 2. Rich Jett to the race lead. Should get the momentum here. Fighting them tough, though, yeah.
Does not want to give him an answer.
I don't think you have anything to lose if you're the 78, right? Because, I mean, you have a set that you're going to bolt on anyways.
Rich Jett keeps bouncing off the apron. You're going to get into the left rear of Johnny Knight.
See, I don't think you want to fight it too hard, though. It gets to a point, right, where it's like, okay, I don't want to lose out to Wishin, who's on my same strategy. These guys are obviously an alternative strategy. You just got to be careful. Yeah, that time he's like, all right, Wilco, I'll just probably slot in behind you, and as long as I can keep Jared Wishing behind, I'm leading on my strategy, the lap 87 strategy. Here comes Ethan Evers, though, on that same strategy. No idea if any of these guys saved a set of tires, because if they did, this is the flexibility that we're talking about, where they take a set early in stage 3, run however many laps till the caution or the natural cycle, right? And then you bolt on that second set, and you've naturally cycled to the front of the field. So if you save a set in stage 1, you can do this in stage 3 and still have a set to play with. Ultimately, and it's not going to happen because this would be a fascinating way to decide this. It'd honestly be more interesting than last night. Let this sucker go green to the end. And I want to see the guys that have to bolt on a set of tires 35 miles an hour pit road speed, how much time they'll make up on a couple of guys that have stayed out. There's also a bit of a fuel concern, though. Because if you pit at 114, what is that going to be 86, probably 84 laps? You'll run, like, at top end, what I thought was going to be 82, and never mind, there's the yellow, so forget everything I just said. Wait.
No, there's no yellow.
All right, well.
How there's not? Oh, no.
Kevin Belcher just gets loose out of 4 and takes out Maddox Beard, and that is unfortunate. That is another fast car. Collected in some incidents, so. Top 3 on a very aggressive strategy. Brandon Pfeiffer, I would say, is on the same one. I can't confirm for sure without going all the way back to look at his pit stop. But Jared Wishart is here. Oh, and he's loose. Oh, he's still loose. He was there. 65 laps to go, but there's the issue at fuel because we had it, 78, 82. We called it 80. And you're a handful of laps short if you pit at 114. So the problem is you still might have to make a pit stop. Now, if caution comes out, you can save that amount, but if you don't have an extra set of tires, you're going to get swallowed up by everybody else that stayed out. Right now, a solid showing for the back row motorsports gang. First, second, and ninth. Steve Herring also on a similar strategy. And there are times where you're just going to go for it and take the risks. I mean, Herring was having a top 20 kind of night. If he can somehow get that, I mean, he's still applying the pressure. There's 8th and 7th right in front of him. And a change for the lead between teammates. John Wilco on through. Ethan Evers has caught this group ever so slightly. Johnny Knight. So he's going to come down and take his final set of tires. So the chase is now on. And I mean, he's going to be so far behind, right? And he doesn't want to get caught a lap down if a caution were to come out, right? So, I mean, it's an agonizingly long pit road. There goes one lap, and he's pit stop. You're like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Down and away, 14.6. Good stop by the crew. And he'll come all the way. Started at the back of the field, so let's go all the way down at 35. Just like, please release me. And here they come out of 4. So nearly 2 laps down. And he finally gets going. And he is 2 laps and probably a half a straightaway down that he'll have to make up. He is 52 seconds behind. With 60 to go.
Getting up to speed, and the tires having to actually come alive.
52 seconds. Let me say this, though. With 59 to go, not even unheard of, right? That's a second a lap. And he has 20-something lap pressure tires. I don't know. It'll be tough. Got to pass them 3 times. Of course, assuming it goes green. Here comes Ethan Evers. Got around Rich Jett. The more these guys squabble, the worse it makes, right? And if they slow each other up, they're battling for a race win here. Then it kind of damages out. The other thing now for Johnny Knight is he is 2 laps down. About to be 1 in, you know, a whole 1 3/4, right? 1.99. He's got to get all the way back around again before a yellow comes out, or his race is also ruined that way. We get a caution. I mean, he's done and dusted, definitely. He's not the lucky dog right now. And as Kevin Belcher goes a lap down, that's more guys he'll have to pass. Wilco actually just held him up there a little bit, so that's going to hamper his charge overall. Even to get back to him, he wasted a couple seconds there, stuck behind him. We'll just see. Top 4 have gone ultra aggressive. And that's why you've seen the guys, if we pop up your pit stop stats, right? That pitted 57 laps ago. They don't want to come down because they don't want to get trapped a lap down. So they're going to run this to their limit, then come in and pit, and then apply the chase. This Knight has to make up a bunch of time.
And Knight might also be the problem if he's going to... Like, he has to navigate lap traffic cleanly.
Twice.
And if he's...
And look, because he's going to be flying around these guys, and if they're racing for position, right, you have to make it picture perfect because they're on a totally different strategy. They say, oh, who's this guy? And they have no idea what strategy you're running, how hard you're going to push it, how aggressive you're going to force the issue, because you have to be aggressive right now.
Yeah, it just takes one mistake to ruin the strategy, because not only would you then be stuck still a lap down, you might have damage.
He is now 45 seconds. Let's just for, you know, curiosity's sake.
I mean, like, he's about to be 3 wide.
It's through there on Benton. Let's just do this. Let's assume it goes green to the race leader. Still needs to pick up more. His current rate over the last 5 laps would not be enough. But he just took 3 laps off of that. And it's all of a sudden updated, though, because Ethan Evers now out front. He's gotten by Wilco. He's picked up the pace a little bit. He's chasing Ethan Evers now. 20-something, 26 lap difference in tires, I believe. So at the current rate, let's see what it adjusts here. 58, so he took a good chunk out of it there. 50 to go. And it said he'd catch him in 57 laps at current estimates. But there's going to be a whole host of other guys that have to come in and pit. Nobody else from lap 87 has come into pit. Bigger problem also for Johnny Knight is more guys are getting put laps down. So he has to pass the leader and then go and get the guys ahead of him as well. Should he go, just depending on how it all shakes out, hit cycles and what have you. There's a lot still to be decided. Brandon Pfeiffer now moves on to the podium. Good battles further back. Gordon, Larson Jr., Pete Tart, Michael Lawton all right here. Johnny Knight continues to work through traffic.
This run is just fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's
so much faster than everyone around him.
Take a look at our race progress tonight. Oh, it reset. That's right. Never mind. Well,
yay.
Never mind. But this is the longest green flag run of the night so far. So guys will start to get to a limit where they're like, wait a minute, I don't have any grip. I don't like this. And they could easily overstep the bounds there. but we'll see. Still a lot of, I mean, this little quartet here, going all at it, and then a little bit further back, Chris, I mean, look at all this is different. Here's the leader trying to cut up through traffic. And that would help Johnny Knight, because the leader is on his own race, and they've gone aggressive on the tires. So they'll catch lap traffic, and they have to deal with that. So we go back to Johnny Knight, see what his progress might be. About 7 laps. Oh, he got a big one there. Second, as the leader has caught that traffic. So this is helping him. He would get there very close to the end of this race. So Ethan Evers will have to, and he's still mired in heavy, heavy traffic. And that has actually brought John Wilco slightly back into this battle. Back to a second. Last 3 laps, he's lost time, even got compared to the guys around him. So this is hurting the race of the 08. And when would everybody else pull the trigger? Lap 87? About 20 laps they'd have to pit. We shall see. I'm excited. This could play out a lot of ways. Ah, here we go.
It's all strategy.
Jared wishing to pit road, and that'll bring Mertens in. So they've decided to pull the trigger, and they will have fresher tires compared to Johnny Knight. I'm out again another 20 laps. 40 to go. That's when they have pulled the trigger. Chris Claude, Kevin Belcher have pulled the trigger. And I imagine for a lot of other guys, this will send them into a frenzy. Green flag pit stops at Dover. We said how difficult it was going to be. I'm excited to see who the next one is. I hope we can just naturally catch it. Lap 87. Let's look at it. Rodriguez. Nobody here.
I think McConville might be the next one.
I want to catch it from somebody. I really do.
It is not McConville.
This battle right here, all these guys pitted lap 87, so if we just stick on somebody here, maybe Larson, he was looking, well, he's actually looking at the inside of Samoda, so maybe not. They're racing for the position. Oh, they're all getting into the side here. I think potentially a penalty for Kevin Belcher. Brandon Pfeiffer has caught John Wilco as the leaders continue to navigate through traffic. This race is all over the place. Green flag pit stops will work to spread this race out, though.
And look at Wishin and Carson and that 10 machine there.
There we go.
Like, ooh, Giesbrecht did.
Oh, he missed
Carson
it.
In. Oh,
it's dangerous.
No.
He missed it, but he did not alt F4.
We've seen,
yeah, you know, that's your moment. That's all.
He missed.
He missed.
Oh, he quit.
Rodriguez, Samoto, Tarts in. Ethan Evers, he can't make it. That is huge. Because what that tells me is it's actually going to be the Johnny Knights or the Wishins or whoever you have it, because the guys on 114 can't go to the end. And their advantage was they were so far ahead, guys pit for tires, but they have to make a fuel stop. But Evers actually has a set of tires.
Oh, in comes Pfeiffer.
So if these guys have a set of tires, it swings back again. Because they're pitting with such an advantage. So Evers had tires for sure, 14 seconds. What does Pfeiffer have? Did they save a set in all the chaos in the beginning portion of this race?
I think they might have made the call that I talked about.
I love that call so much. I'm glad to see somebody do it. What does Pfeiffer got going on? Oh, look. Oh, yes, there's the tires. And they'll have a chance to run them back down. John Wilco, Rich Jett inherit the lead of this race. Matt Mackin is in, Mike Hasty, and Junior, Corden Larson Jr. is in.
And not taking the set in, I think, potentially both stages 1 and 2. Getting to the final stage, they, were able to pit under those cautions, and this is an insane call, and I'm hoping it works out.
So, it Pfeiffer, with much fresher tires than Johnny Knight, comes out 23 seconds behind him. That's doable with 33 to go. But how much traffic is he going to have to work through?
And when do we
And even like Ethan Evers, he's 5 seconds up the road, 17 seconds behind Johnny Knight. Even better situation.
And when do we potentially see...
Jared Wishon, same thing, but he has slightly older tires than Evans. He is 14 seconds behind Johnny Knight. But they're all chasing John Wilco, Rich Jett, Mike McConville, Steve Herring. A whole host of drivers have not yet pitted. And could they potentially be trying to shock with fuel? I think it's harder and maybe more far-fetched in the trucks. It's a little bit less than what we had. Johnny Knight now back on the lead lap, so he's got around twice. 25 seconds behind. Let's compare him to the race leader.
I was going to say, pull up the, how many laps it's going to take.
But it's, with all the traffic, he's only gaining about half a second, 0.6 second per lap. Not good enough yet. Let's take a look at Jared Wishon. He's actually on pace to catch, because he's gaining 1.7. So if we compare Jared Wishon to the 78 of Johnny Knight, catch him in 13 laps. So Jared Wishon could potentially steal this. Ethan Evers is in the mix. Catch him in 15 laps. And then you're looking at between Evers and Wishon for the race win. But it's all about how they can get through traffic. Matt Mackin has had an incident. He is immediately towed to pit road. No caution. Look at the time. 12.9. 12.8. It's getting there. To Johnny Knight. 12.8. 12.8. He makes so much time up through the corners. He'll get there. Jared Wishon a second and a half up. He'll get there. 10.8. 10.7. 10.6. 10.5. Much fresher tires. Gaining just over a second per lap. Steve Herring is in. Matt Mackin obviously towing to pit road. We can reset that. He's not coming out anytime soon.
When you got the team owner in chat saying he needs a caution. Well, it needs a caution.
Could very well get one with all the chaos. Jared Wishon, 9 seconds. That last lap, 0.7 of a second. Slightly stunted his progress. 9.2. Passing lap traffic into 3 and 4. Unopposed. 9.1. 9. 8.9. 8.8. 8.7. As they work to unlap themselves.
Need to find a soundboard for, the Jaws music. Just done it. Wishon is closing.
Evers is closing as well. Evers will get there. Evers compared to the 17 machine, however, that's what we could consider a race for the win. Potentially, he's gaining ever so slightly, would catch him within about 5 to go. Rich Jett is in. They can't make it. But they'll be flying at the end if they could somehow unlap themselves late and then, go unlap themselves. They'd have fresh tires. It's going to be hectic to the finish. Johnny Knight will cycle through to the race lead. 7.1. 7 seconds. 6.9. 6.8. 23 laps to go. Seems like an eternity. John Wilco continues to lead this race. And ultimately, if a caution comes out now, right, Dakota LaRue takes the wave around, or gets the lucky dog. Jared Wishon gets a wave, and however many, whoever stays. Actually, they're not, because Johnny Knight's going to stay out. So if we get a caution right now, it is devastating for so many people. The absolute last thing so many people need right now is a caution. I mean, we're very close. It's all a matter of when Wilco and the rest of these guys want to pit. Because 6 through everybody else has to unlap themselves first. But there is a lot going on with different tire strategies, battles for position, battles for the lucky dog, battles to unlap yourself. And if anybody gets it wrong, we're going to have a very interesting finish. Dakota LaRue is in.
I think we're bound to have an interesting finish no matter what.
2 nights in a row, Dover has delivered. John Wilco continues to lead. 20 to go. In all of this, right? Johnny Knight's no longer catching. Jared Wishand compared to John Wilco would not get there in time. So if somehow they found a way to save fuel, they would make it to the end. But obviously, I don't think that's the case. Let's go on board and start, let's just get a confirmation here. Not clutching it, so not huge savings. As everyone flies around trying to unlap themselves. Let's go to McConville. Oh, he's trying to make it! Oh, boy! Oh, hang on a second. He might be going for the double. He's shutting it off. Oh my goodness, high drama.
I mean, but they're going to be catching.
They are. So here we go. Another evaluation. Let's do this. Let's do the 17 compared to the 8 of Mike McConville. Because we know he's trying to make it. Would catch him in 25 laps. It's not enough just yet. It's not enough.
Is that to McConville or Wilco?
To McConville. Oh, it's Wilco. My apologies. I thought I... Oh, right. Here we go. To McConville. Oh, he's going to catch him on the last lap.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, if we keep the current pace, he catches him with 1 to go. Oh.
And you know McConville's going to be blocking like a mother.
But...
if he gets there.
So here's the thing. Wilco has even more. He's got 9 additional seconds. So if Wilco can back it up and find the fuel, Wilco could steal one. $14 to go. Catching 14 laps on Wilco. He's got to catch. Or excuse me. Evers is actually now the one to watch. Evers is flying. He pitted at 164. So forget Jared Wishand, no offense, but Evers is going to put on a masterclass here. He might have timed it right.
That's if he's able
Catching
to
10.
Oh,
we got a caution! No!
How dare you?
Oh, not
Whoever
like this. And it's going to, it affects the, Wilco still has a set of tires, maybe. Does McConville have tires? Who has a set of tires? Who's going to steal? Somebody's going to commit highway robbery.
And
somebody.
If I believe Johnny Knight should still stay out. He took his tires. He has no reason to stop here. We're going to have so many lap cars.
And then we get so it's Mike Hasty. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like, look at the difference here. He gets a great run, carrying a lot of speed, 61. Oh, it just clips him. But who has a set of tires? There is 8 cars on the lead lap. If you don't have tires left, you're not pitting. Nobody else gets a wave. I think we just gave it to Bryce Benton, potentially. John Wilco will pick up the pace car on the lead lap, 1st to 8th, freshest tires. Is it Brandon Pfeiffer could potentially steal it if nobody else has tires?
We're gonna see.
We
We
are
will see.
about to find out. It's going to be less than 10 to go. Oh my goodness. Here comes Wilco. Looks like he's showing. Does he have a set of tires?
McConville's also coming in.
Coming in.
And
Johnny Knight. Oh my goodness. How on earth?
oh,
I guess he's got
well,
something.
everyone should still be like a lap down because Evers is gonna stay out. Wishing and Pfeiffer.
But quick, let's
Right.
cut to Wilco. Yes, tires for Wilco. Conville, Lawton.
See, Lawton, any right sides?
Yes.
Yep.
McConville.
McConville.
No. He just took
Yes?
he took the fuel to make it.
Oh,
Bryce
no.
Benton. Tires for Bryce Benton. One of the dominant cars of the evening. Johnny Knight, remember, he saved a set. He did tell us that. Knight didn't take tires on one of the stage 2 cautions, so he had one set left as well.
I thought Benton might try to take two there, take the right sides and, get out a little earlier.
So
but I
Ethan
guess,
Evers, Jared Wishin, Brandon Pfeiffer had nothing left. McConville, fuel only. Wilco from Lawton, from Mertens, he doesn't have anything. From Johnny Knight and Bryce Benton. So let's hide the pit stops. Evers, Wishin, Pfeiffer, nothing left. McConville, fuel only. Wilco, Knight, Lawton, and Benton. Fresh tires to fight. Mertens does not have anything. Mertens' last car on the lead lap. Oh, wait. We actually did get a couple wave around cars because of how messed up the order was where everyone came in, because they were ahead of Ethan Evers. But they will not be able to take advantage of any potential tires that they may or may not have.
They could if we get another quick caution.
If we get a
which
quick caution,
we will
yes.
likely get.
Now that
Ooh,
we're going to completely...
We're not going green.
They have to let the wave around cars catch all the way back up, reset everything.
Oh no!
So
We're getting an ad. I can't stop. So
we're
hopefully you're subscribed.
So quick thoughts. It's gonna be Wilco and Lawton, the first two on fresh tires.
But I mean, we know the speed of that 44 machine.
We know the speed of the 78 and the 44.
Yeah.
But Wilco will be able to go first, and he'll be able to dictate how he gets through traffic. It's going to be 8 laps to go. Eight laps to go. This is fantastic. What a race Dover has brought us tonight. This is the racing that the NSRL, the Tuesday night NASCAR, the Monday night NASCAR, and I'm sure Sunday night NASCAR delivers week in and week out. It's a mimic of the 2026 NASCAR season, verbatim. Full-length races Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And it delivers time and time and time and time again.
We're so happy to be a part of it. To be able to bring you this show that
Here we go. Pace car is off. Front three got nothing left to fight with. They have the track position. 8 to go. 14 cars on the lead lap. It's a mixed bag. It's anybody's race. We're back underway.
Wilco's doesn't get going. McConville in the wall.
That's advantage to Lawton. Lawton first through.
Benton gonna go 3 wide around the outside.
Oh, but can Lawton? No, Lawton bottled up. That's going to allow Bryce Benton to get there. What kind of move's he going to make?
Ooh, Johnny Knight was in the wall there.
They're both stuck. 15's going to have to
Trying
make
go
that
three
move.
wide,
Contact. More contact. Benton bottled up. Lawton through to second. Right there for the Evers. To the inside for the race lead. Benton still held up. Michael Lawton is through.
Behind.
Benton trying to get clear. More contact with Pfeiffer and Knight. They hang on to it somehow. Knight blows the corner way up the hill. Lawton clear, trying to pull away. Side by side for second. Benton finally through. 0.6 of a second. He's been the fastest car most of the evening. Can he close on Michael Lawton? Wilco to third. Knight trying to close. Knight's been ridiculously fast at times tonight as well. Five to go.
They're getting so aggressive out of turn 4, man.
Knight trying to go up the hill, trying to find the long way around. Nothing doing there. Benton closing in just a little bit. On this lap, gained about a 10th. That's what he needs with 5 to go. A 10th a lap, and he can make a send on the last lap. Coming to 4 laps to go. The gap, 0.4 of a second.
I think Wilco caught the wall there.
But he's doing enough.
Will be on.
He's doing enough to hold him off. 0.5 of a second. Gaining a little bit into 3. Benton needs just a little bit more. Tiny bit more per lap. He's coming to 4 to go. Now 3 to go. Excuse me, 3 laps to go, 0.3 of a second.
Benton running qualifying times out there.
They're all setting personal bests. Best lap of the race to Bryce Benton, 22.70. 2 laps to go, 2 car lengths in it. He'll get there. Lawton, I don't know how much you mirror drive in this situation, but he is there. You're coming to the white flag. You're good through here. It's all going to be about the final lap. I'd even argue you're clear into turn 1. He's going to have one shot at him. White flag, race is official. Looking to the inside. Can he defend in 3 and 4? Benton washes up the hill just a little bit. Did he make the move too early? Benton trying to close. Big send into 3. Going to wind up the momentum. Does he have anything left? Out of 4. Michael Lawton needed the caution. Got the caution and won the race. Unbelievable. Unbelievable race. Unbelievable finish. Spectacular racing at Dover.
Oh my! Oh, we got Packard in the wall. I think Eamon Mertens are.
And John Wilco held him off for 3rd. Very nicely done. Ha ha ha! What a race! Well done, everybody. Holy
smokes! Back here for 12th. Holy! Maybe they're just being friendly.
An utterly insane race. Dover.
Whew.
Dover delivered the headline. And I'm begging you, please come out. Like, this is like, how do I parlay this into the YJ 1100? This is the stuff we've seen. This is the stuff we've seen week in and week out here on YJ Media. The links are in chat. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a really, really good event. And we're hoping to get some of these drivers from the NSRL over. We've got a couple. The more the merrier when they deliver like this. Incredible.
Gotta believe Miles the Monster loves us. I feel like we always get a good show coming to Dover.
Fun stuff. YJ 1100 links are pinned up there. There you go. But it's just so good. I just want to be able to share this with everybody else. I feel like we do a phenomenal job of telling a story. But they did a phenomenal job tonight. A little chippy early. It cleaned up. They had the long run. They had the green flag pit stops. It led to some strategy. And just a crazy, crazy race.
You know, and really happy for Wilco. he had the strategy down pat. Was
Well,
right
we
there
get to
with
we'll
it.
be able to ask him about it. Would he have had the fuel, and does he think, oh, I would have won this race? And honestly, if he had the fuel, the answer is yes, he would have won this race.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he doesn't qualify, starts 31st out of 32 trucks, and gets on the podium. So his teammate, P7, his teammate Steve, his other teammates, all 3 trucks in the top 16. So another good night for back. I mean, you call yourself Backroom Motorsports, you don't qualify, and all 3 in the top 16. That is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. He's doing the slow victory lap. We'll get our podium finishers up on the screen. He'll park it on the start finish line. Oh my goodness. Just waiting on Lawton himself.
Need to get the race winner in here first.
Oh, yeah. He's up there, so let's do this. We'll move him to broadcast waiting room. Bring him down there.
And now, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what he wants. Let's see if he's here. Here with your race winner, Michael Lawton in the 15 machine, in what I can only describe as an utterly insane race from start to finish. Congratulations.
Thank you. I was kind of waiting for Claude to tell me or Chris to let me know if I won or not. The guys were on old tires. They spun the tires, hit the wall. I ducked low. Um, I thought it was fair, but we'll leave it up to the officials. And yeah, it was a good race. Kind of like yesterday, just waited, waited to the end, and tried to stay out of people's messes. As you can see, even today, I had a bunch of issues where people just hit the wall, turn down on you, spin you out, that kind of thing. But I tried to wait.
It was a heck of a defense too there on the last lap from Benton. Gives the look into turn 1. You hold your nerve, hold him off. Phenomenal job there. But yeah, like you said, there's just a lot going on. The strategy's all over the place. Crispin was in chat. He's like, yeah, he needs a caution. Sure enough, you get the caution. Everybody in the top 14, it seems, on a different strategy. So it's just a crazy race and able to take advantage and make those moves. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, I learned a little bit yesterday. I shouldn't have pitted because the guy that won the race pretty much was on the same strategy as me, just trying to run it out. I'm like, I'm about 2 laps short. I could just back it down. I should have, and I decided to pit, and I should have just stayed out and rolled it. But tonight got lucky. It got a caution. But yeah.
Yeah, small tidbit. I thank you for bringing Joshua Lawton back. He used to race with us in a different league on Tuesday nights, a couple like last year. So it was cool to see him come back.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah, was it 2 years ago? But yeah, we were like, I wonder if that's the same one, but it was. It was cool to see him back. But again, congratulations, and we'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
First off, I got to thank Joshua Chrisman for getting me back into the game. It's been about 16 years since I have raced. Um, and yeah, Josh is my actual twin brother. And it was cool to see him. And he hasn't raced for a whole year as well. And for him to put it on the pole yesterday was pretty impressive. So shout out to those guys. And yep, thank you.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Here with your runner-up tonight, Bryce Benton in the 44 machine. Phenomenal speed all night. Dominated stage 1. A little trouble there in stage 2, but and trying to fight back. And the tire strategy of stage 3, kind of the defining moment. You're able to bolt on that set of tires and go for the win there at the end, coming up just 1 spot short. But a heck of an effort all night tonight.
Yeah, it was interesting. I felt really good in the first stage. Second stage just didn't really save my stuff very well. And just I burnt off the right rear, and it was just wrecking loose, and I couldn't hang on to it. That's why I spun twice. It was just it just got to a point where I just couldn't hang on to it, and yeah, that was unfortunate. Got the tires though, and I felt good at the start of stage 3, and it just and then for some reason after that first yellow in stage 3, it just started getting loose on me again. I don't really know what happened, but um, yeah, I was just I was trying to feel safe to get to the end. After I realized we might not get a yellow. We did get that yellow, but I did start fuel saving. I don't think I was gonna quite get to the end, so I was just kind of hoping for that last yellow, and it really helped me. And glad I had that set of tires still left. I kind of learned my lesson from Texas to have a extra set of tire for the end of the race, and it worked out pretty well. But yeah, obviously with a new setup shop, so it's just a little bit of a learning curve to get used to the Premiere setups. They're great setups. I just it's just a little bit of learning curve because I was buying setups for this race, and I joined the setup shop not too long ago, and yeah, just still trying to get feel for the setup. So yeah, but not too bad of a race overall.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations again on a strong effort. We nearly had all of this chaos and strategy, and we're like, oh, it's all this for Bryce Benton when he dominated stage 1. He took stage 2 off, comes back and wins it almost. But great show, and congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Here with your third place finisher tonight, the 62 machine of John Wilco, the hard charger from the night, coming from the back row for Back Row Motorsports. First question, burning question. Did you have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race?
I was 0.2 to the good, and I was milking that sucker to the end.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, man, we almost had the back-to-back fuel wins. Man, that caution then. That was a tough one then. But you had you try and play it sometimes with the strategy, and ultimately it works out pretty darn well, right? You get the podium, the third place finish. You had that set of tires, so you didn't completely get entirely screwed. But overall, a phenomenally done race. You and Rich Jett were up there trading the lead as teammates, and it was well handled again tonight.
Yeah, was it that final caution was a double whammy for me. Not only did I could have made it on fuel. I also, when the 21 came back up across the track, it gave me 3 minutes of wheel damage, and I was like, I'm not fixing it. We're just putting 4 tires on it, and we're gonna give it what it's got.
You know what? It might have helped. I don't know, because you were holding them off behind you, so the majority of them that bolted on the set of tires. That's pretty incredible. But yeah, that it's always fun, man. I was like, oh, McConville's saving. I wonder if Wilco could make it. But 0.2 to the good. Thrilling race. You managed the strategy well, kept it out of trouble, able to cut up through the whole field, lead some laps tonight. So a phenomenal effort. Congratulations. And we'll let you get any shout-outs in if you have any.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys. It was a great night for the whole back row team. Like you said, me and Rich both up there, trade, running the lead. Steve was up running top 10 for a while. My main goal was to beat Mike. It was the whole Sheets versus Wawa thing, and we made sure that we got ahead of him, and that was all that mattered. But my shout outs again go to my team. Rich Ged, Steve Herring, those guys are the absolute best. They make this so much fun. Chris, Mike, everybody involved in this league. You just see it week in, week out, just phenomenal races, great times. You guys do an amazing job with the broadcast. We can't thank you guys enough. And you know what? Go out, grab a Sheets hoagie, and stick it to those Wawa people.
Shout out Sheets, man.
Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time.
There we go. That is, again, he's just climbing up the leaderboard of one of our favorite interviews. So,
hey, anyone who's got a little bit of beef with McConville, number one in my
on principle, solid guy. Oh, it just delivers week in and week out, man. That's all you can really say. Art, is there anything else you can use to describe this race tonight?
Not really. I'd have to dig deep in my bag, find
Get
the
the
superlatives.
get the encyclopedia out, the dictionary, whatever you might have, the farmer's almanac. I don't know, but just some phenomenal racing. Let me do this too. Like, let me give them a shout out as well because they put on the racing. They handle all the league admins. They put on the they host the sessions. They allow this to happen. And let me get the NSRL. Here is the Discord link from their Twitter. Come in and race with these guys. They do a phenomenal job. Did that not pace correctly? No, it did.
It did.
All right, cool. But I highly recommend it to come in and race with these guys. You got your choice. You got the Cup Series, your O'Reilly Series trucks, whatever works best for your schedule, whatever interests you. I mean, it's pretty darn fun every night. So, yeah, I'll plug the YJ 1100 one more time. And we're trying to recruit these guys, the NSRL guys. Come on and hang out with us. Party at Indy, party at the Coke 600. We'll watch it this upcoming weekend, and we'll have a really good time, and then we can get on to ours. So, we should have a commercial about that hopefully later this week. You'll see. It's vintage YJ stuff, but looking forward to it. Here are your final race results for the EcoSave 200. Michael Lawton only led 7 laps. It was the 7 that he needed. Just a 10th over Bryce Benton. 1.2 seconds over John Wilco. Benton with the most laps led, fastest lap, and the pole. John Wilco with our hard charger. 10 different leaders tonight with 9 lead changes. Only 27 caution laps out of 200. The regulation distance. And a absolutely phenomenal race. We're back next week for Charlotte. And we'll see you then. Y'all take care.
Shout out the Gunners.
Congrats to Arsenal.